Hi all and welcome to Rocky Home Trial. So we were just going to muck around and dig by hand, but then it looked like we were going to get a little bit of help in this episode. That was a little bit unexpected, but in a surprisingly good way. We hope you enjoy the show. We got that soil, and we're going to move it up, and we're going to use that to make the berm. Could take us a month of Sundays. Do you know what that means, Lockie?
Like a whole lot of Sundays.
It does mean a whole lot of Sundays. It means a long time. But anyway, we're having fun.
And Saturdays.
That's it. So Lockie had one more go at the jump before we got our helping hand, and unfortunately it just didn't go to plan and he lost his balance. But luckily he was wearing his full face helmet, which I think for young kids is a must. This definitely saved us going to the doctors. Lucky for Lockie, he was wearing it. After we built the jump and the little entry to the tracks, Lockie and his sister decided to find out some other uses for the trail with his remote control car, and you can see they were just really enjoying being outside, having fun with this. But that's enough of the sideshow, probably to get stuck into the real thing now. Hi, welcome to Rocky Home Trail. Things are heating up here. We've been talking to Poppy, Freddie, which is my father-in-law, and things have escalated pretty quick. Fred's a pretty excitable bloke. So I guess the idea was that me and Lockie would just plod along and just do our own thing and slowly make this track, and I sort of don't really know what I'm doing, which is fairly obvious. But Fred is super keen, so he's brought in the big guns. And we've got Monday to work with it. He's got you'll see what he's got. But the trouble is, there is little to no planning. And I reckon it'll be interesting to see what happens. The good thing is that we'll probably get a lot of the track built. And I'll show you why this will probably happen really quick, because the big guns are turning up. We've got our local contractor, Stuart Brown, awesome bloke. Hard-working, and I'm not too sure if his son's coming too, but he's also hard-working. And then he's got his Bobcat and I think his excavator, and we've got 20 cubic meters of soil that Fred delivered on Thursday. So we better get planning, and I don't know what the hell to do. All right, so here we are, and we're going to now that we're committed, I guess, to having Stuart come up and move this pile of soil that's behind me, we now have to sort of mark it and be a little bit more organised than what we were going to be, because he's coming here on Monday and you don't want to waste the bloke's time. So what we've got here is some marking paint. We've got two colours. One will be just the draft plan. One's going to be a pink, because we're just going to do everything on the fly. I said I was going to draw it, said that to Freddie, but I think I'm just going to walk along and just do it and mark it, and get Lachlan out to have a look and see what he thinks. But this is the ultimate winging it. I've actually rung up some friends that know what they're doing, and I think they're just like, go for it. And it's cool that you've got a guy coming out that's going to actually work with the machine. So it'll give us a really good head start on building more trails in the future. And basically, I think the idea for me is that this will just be like a skills section for Lachlan, or a skills section for myself even. And it's just going to be a fun bit near the driveway that you can just have, an afternoon sort of session on. The idea, I guess, was sort of to originally do like a pump track, but it's a bit hard. It's not on level ground. It's not going to be a pump track. It's just going to be spots where you just come in and then maybe hit a feature, and then maybe you're going to have to climb back up. But anyway, see what happens. So there's the soil. So what we're thinking with my beautiful paint cans is that we're going to come along here, and you can see that I've poisoned this area already. And you can see that Stuart's already got his bobcat up here. So I think this is going to be clear. And we could probably even just do like a little loop straight around those trees. But my idea is that you just have a trail going through here, and well, actually probably there along this section. I actually like how there's that tree. I don't know if you can see it. It's actually got like a little tree root there. I reckon you can make a little jump, and then you can have like a beeline off it. You don't have to take that, come back down here. And I think hopefully my ideas will look a bit clearer once I get spraying. So come down here, maybe do, because you'll have a bit of speed, maybe a berm here. We're going up. We're going down. So as you can tell by my ramblings, I had no idea. And in the end, it would be a lot more simpler than what I was making out. We simply just got a loop and made a large loop and a smaller loop and put some features. So the idea was to sort of have a couple of tabletops, and we discussed this and marked it out with Matt once he turned up. And you'll see him working here. So how lucky were we to have this bloke do all this work, and he didn't muck around. It's really great watching a good operator, and as you can see, he's just getting stuck in, and you can see the loop taking place. So he's working on the first loop here with the berm off to the right bottom there, and then you'll see like a kiddie's loop. And as time went on, we were just marking out where we were going to put the features. What I think we realised was that Matt hadn't really done one of these sort of things before, because I don't think many people get like a bobcat guy to come and just build a track in their backyard. So he was sort of winging it too, which was a bit of a relief, because as you can tell, I was talking a lot at the start of the video and through the video. So it was good. So once Matt had finished, it was pretty cool to get Lachlan out and just have a lap before the berms would get set in. So the first day he cut the track. As you can see, he's cutting in the baby track like I was saying earlier. But the second day then he did spread out the road base that we had, and that's where we would, sort of have these tabletop features. So without further ado, I think it's time just to see me and Lockie ride the track. And as you can see, the features aren't right, which makes me really excited, because it gives me and Lachlan a project to finish. Hey Loch, what are you doing? You ready to ride around now that we've just have a ride around? Alright, I'm going to have a ride around. Well, this is the start, so you can see on the ground where I've marked where I wanted the jumps. And then we've got to pedal, pedal, pedal. Oh! There's a bit of pedaling involved, like. I'll follow you. Remember, use your brakes. That's it, good boy. Oh, you're going to go around that way? Yeah, okay. This is part of the loop too. You just go this way.
I don't want to go in that.
Okay, well don't. We'll just go, well, that's why we made this loop as well. This is like the junior loop. Also, on a side note, I really like how we've got some de-scrubbing, so it's a more usable area. And that last hump that Lockie just went over, that was actually made out of an old termite nest. pretty cool. Did you say you like the track? Fuck.
Yeah. I didn't have a black here.
Having a rest. I'll follow you. Oh yeah, he's got some speed. Go, Locker. Well done. Yeah, that was pretty good. So do you like it?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Well, it should be better tomorrow because he's going to come and work on the jumpy sections.
What are they?
Yeah. So Matt and Stuart had done their job. They'd put the soil in where they needed to be and the jumps were there. So it's time for us to ride. And look, stay tuned guys because we're going to have to refine this stuff. We're just doing one more, Mum.
Actually, I might do a few more. I don't know yet.
Okay, well, we're going to go inside and cook dinner. Dad's just going to do one more. I'll just do one of the big one. Are you going to stay out here? Here he comes. Whoa, Locker! Yeah! Good try, buddy. So that's it, everyone. We hope you enjoyed this little episode. It really was a big episode because now we have a track. As you can see, the rollers need work. And as you'll see in this next little clip, you know, it's a bit like hitting the gutter, like I said earlier. Me and Lockie now have little projects that we can do with our shovels, our spades, whatever we need to do. And I'm looking forward to working with Lockie and getting it right.